Next topic, we're talking about patent trademark reveals possibly something that's coming to Destiny. Destiny, the Taken King.
That'd be sweet too. Yoshimitsu is in the mix now.
The Taken King. A trademark was filed. This is apparently the same attorney responsible for the trademarks for the Dark Below and House of Wolves. And this has got a lot of people interested. Who wants to dive into some of this stuff? What is it exactly that we know?
Do you want to go over the trademark stuff?
I don't know much about it, actually.
Okay, all right. I wrote this, so. So the trademark that we saw was Destiny the Taken King, and it was patented by the same attorney who also.
Keep going.
I was looking through my notes because you have me obsessed with the raid question now and whether the raid is at the new level.
Jim Charn.
No worries.
Anyway, yeah. So the same guy, the Taken King. I think this is the future of Destiny. This is what we're going to see at E3.
So this is Comet, is what you think?
I think this is Comet. I think Comet is a common code word. Assassin's Creed used Comet as a code name. Bungie's using Comet as a code name. I don't think it's that weird to think that Comet's a bad name for a piece of content.
Yeah, I think that's referring to a drop,
so it's like code.
I think Comet refers to a total number of releases, you know. So Taken King could be, honestly, it's either the next release, and it's more substantial or not, but it's part of this Destiny as we know it, is my guess.
Yes,
it's
definitely.
not Destiny 2's name.
It's not.
But it could be DLC for that too. You know, this could have, this is the same as House of Wolves in concept of.
I think.
Where'd that logo come from? That everyone seems to be.
They pulled it from the trademark.
Okay.
Because it has to be sent in with the trademark, and then there's actually a description of it. The mark consists of the words "The Taken King" in caps and the color gray, and then it describes what it looks like basically.
Yeah, but based on the sort of art style used, the speculation then becomes, well, this is about the Hive again.
Yeah. Well, I mean that's what it looks like, right? It looks like Hive. We don't know much more about that. And, yeah, I don't know. I don't know what that means. Which king? Do you think it's Crota, like somebody getting revenge?
Crota was a prince, right?
Yeah, I think it's Oryx. Oryx is his master. And that's speculation. Like that's not just me. Like, that's on the internet. People are saying it. It's
Oryx is his son, right?
Oryx is the
son of Crota.
No, it's the other way, right?
So daddy's coming home, and he's like, what did you do to my son?
Yes,
getting some revenge.
There you go. In a nutshell, you have cracked it. No, but it could involve Oryx, which is a sort of a thing that constantly kept getting mentioned in the Dark Below.
Yeah.
But we'll see.
Yeah, you know, we should try to bring in one of the lore experts that's really read into this stuff. So if you're super passionate and have memorized like the story of the vault and like all that stuff in there with Cobber and everything in between, reach out. I'd be kind of interested to talk to somebody who's like almost into the fan fiction.
It's like a book. There's a
lot of stuff in there.
There's a website that has the grimoire from like start to finish, and I started reading through it for like 20 minutes, and I'm like, I'm not even like through
There's so
a
much
page.
in there.
You know?
Yeah, and that's what everybody says too. If you really want a lot of the Destiny story, it's in the grimoire cards, and I'm like,
read the book.
I didn't buy a book.
Yeah.
I mean, that's great and all, but
put it in a book.
I get my story from the game.
Yeah.
Do you really?
That's the question.
Shots fired.
So I knew that Crota was son of Oryx. Thank you to Eris for reminding me a lot.
Okay, all right.
I think that would be cool. It's a little disappointing though because we still don't have a Cabal.
Yeah,
raid
that's where I was trying to go with
storyline
again. Like,
but see, that doesn't mean that the raid can't take place somewhere else because maybe they're in conflict, right? But I don't know. Yeah,
if it
you'd
is
think
the Hive again,
I know.
Okay, so let's get to the question though. If it was the Hive again, would you be disappointed?
I would.
If the next drop went back to the Hive, and am I playing on the moon? I guess that's the idea.
Just everything Hive.
You know what I mean?
Go Hive. Go
well,
Hive.
No.
Go
obviously,
home.
I want it to be mixed up. I expect the raid to be on Cabal turf or Earth or something like that. So
I want a Cabal with an interesting gameplay mechanic, not just shoot him until he dies like the Valis characters. Yeah. I mean, that's just I don't like that.
Yeah, I mean, again, you just don't know how far out this is. This
has to be E3. The trademark coming that close, like a month away.
Normally would be the next thing. So, and
Yeah.
to that earlier point we were making, I do think there's got to be something at E3, which is good. It'll be less than 30 days after this is in the wild, and being like, great, we've made it this far, we've released all this, the fans have spoken about this and that. Hopefully the release goes well, right? Yeah. And then they get to say, here's what's next.
20 million registered players, Hearthstone and Destiny combined. They like keep masking.
No,
like,
I know.
Their actual
They're
statistics.
hiding the stats a little bit. But I do worry that this release, if it's the Taken King, is September or whatever, and so it's going to be a long summer of certain updates for trials in prison and
Yeah.
little things. I do think, honestly, that could be the plan. But, I mean, I have no idea. It's just that's
yeah.
traditionally how these things would roll
But
out.
unless the surprise between now and Taken King, Comet, whatever you want to call it, is that whatever raid they are working on, which they did say they are working on raids.
Multiple
this is not
raids.
multiple raids.
Yeah.
If one of them were to come between now and whenever
Sure,
this
that'd be
happens,
awesome. But
that would be great.
they did make it clear that House of Wolves will not have a raid.
What
right?
if- yeah.
They confirmed it.
That's
Correct.
fine.
Meaning there's no freebie single raid drop. That means
What
that you
if-
have to have a substantial
well,
drop.
I
What
mean,
if-
you're assuming you're charged for it. Maybe you won't be.
What if the next
Then how is it not part of House of Wolves? I guess it's part of the original game. You don't have to buy House of Wolves to get the next raid.
Well, you bought the
Nah.
original
It's
game
Comet.
and you got wait, whoa, hold on. You bought the original game and you got Vault of Glass later. And all I'm saying is you can
Yeah.
Yeah, it
follow
took
a
a week.
schedule like that where you can say, hey, here's that raid in August.
Oh, no, I get
or
that. I
They
was just
said-
getting into semantics, right?
So
Absolutely.
no,
Yeah,
Jose,
yeah,
they
I love
actually said House of Wolves does not contain a raid. House of Wolves contains a strike, three
Well,
or
I'm
four
not saying it's part
multiplayer
of House
maps,
of
et cetera, et
Wolves, though.
cetera.
Why
Oh,
would
you're
we
saying
assume
it's
just
like a
post House of
freebie.
Wolves to just toss a
This
raid
is where
into
we're,
Okay.
you know,
Yeah.
that's
we're
of
getting in
course
the
that's
weeds.
Yeah.
so of course it's possible. I was just saying it would be odd to not just make it part of the House of Wolves release, meaning you have to own it to get it, because it just seems
Yeah.
to make sense. I mean, that's where we're at with it. But who knows? I just hope there will be drops in the summer, no matter what. My question
Yeah.
is, will there be a full drop? I think the full drop September.
What if
I was right
the
about May
big
19th.
drop? What if the big drop is like 3 raids? 3
All
new
at
raids,
once?
like all
That's
raids.
never
Like that's
happening.
the next DLC.
That's literally
all it
taking
is.
all of their design power and like throwing it out the door, and then it'd be like a year before you saw it. It's,
Yeah,
raids aren't easy to.
It's Comet.
I can tell. What does that mean?
It means it's big,
big.
right?
Yeah, sure.
Comets can be small though, I guess.
You're losing me. You're losing
All right,
me.
I'm done. I'm
All
done.
right, no worries. Well, then that's it. I mean, for the most part, unless there's anything else left to add, I do see notes here for patch 1.2.0. You want to mention anything about that for
Yeah, I
we sign
mean,
off?
that's been downloaded now, and we will find out more about what's in it. Reddit data mined some stuff out, but they deleted the post, so I think they may have found out their information was inaccurate or something.
Yeah, but you
Yeah.
read through a lot of that. I mean, a lot of that was what they already said.
A lot of
was
that
in
stuff
there.
they told us.
So it was like
Yeah.
they were confirming there's a few other things that
Yeah.
did seem out of place. But no, I think that's what it'll be, right? You'll get early, like, meaning when they drop this, the Crucible will start dropping legendaries. It'll do
Yep.
that ahead.
Gotta
That's
say
right,
it right.
the Crushable. That will do it ahead of the actual House of Wolves release, and you'll get
Yeah.
all these other little things leading up to it.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think you'll be able to ascend your gear yet until the day of, right?
Yeah.
But yeah, they made a lot of little tweaks that they've talked about with how things work. So
Okay.
All right.
I think that's all we're going to see.
Time to wrap it up.
Well, there you go. There you have it, folks. You were just listening to Fireteam Chat, one of IGN's many shows
Friends-
that you can come find.
Friends got to do plugs.
Yeah,
Fran
but he's
got
first going to
plugged.
cross promote
Yeah.
our mini shows. Do you
Yeah,
want
no,
to?
absolutely.
Yeah.
We have an anime club now. We have podcasts about all the major gaming platforms. We
Nintendo
have
voice
stuff
chat.
about movies. Yeah,
Jose's very own.
Yep.
Unlocked, which I can be back on next week.
Exactly.
Oh, have you been too busy?
No, I've been to the Destiny streams. Have been every week.
That's right.
On lock
That's
time.
right.
So,
Okay. Okay. No. So
But yeah,
plug
just
away.
reminders for Fireteam Chat, right? Like if you listen to this as well in your car or on the road, find us on iTunes, subscribe to us there, leave a review. I actually read a review there last week, and thank you. Well, I forgot the name now, but I thanked you on Twitter, I think, after that.
Yeah.
But really appreciate actual reviews on there because
Yeah.
if you're listening, it helps other people discover it. And then, of course, Fireteam Chat you can find on IGN and our apps with PlayStation 4 and YouTube and beyond. So thanks, everybody, for watching. And get in the comments. I'm going to say that again. It seems like it worked last week. There's a lot of people. The first comment is, why are people playing Destiny? And they come to the story
Yeah.
and
Just to
video
say that.
to
Just
say
Just
this.
to
I
troll.
wonder if that happens on World of Warcraft. Why are
Oh
people
my
still
goodness.
playing World of Warcraft?
It's
It's
Yeah.
been 10
burning a hole in my
years.
brain.
Yeah,
But my
God.
point is, you guys are awesome. We have this awesome community.
Yeah.
And all the recent news has proved how many people there are out there. So just get in the comments and quiet
Mm-hmm.
them. It was great last week. Everybody was really supportive in the comments and talking about the game.
My
which is what we
favorite
want.
one was like, people still play this? Oh, wait, I do.
Yeah, actually, all the comments took
Yeah.
that joke. So
Yeah,
it was
that was so
perfect.
good.
So
Yeah.
do that
That's
again.
really
It was
good.
Yeah.
fantastic. Anyway.
All right. There we go. Cool. Is there anything we can announce about our coverage plans for House of Wolves next week?
Yeah,
I
so we're
won't
going to
here
be
for day
streaming.
one.
We're going to be
Yeah.
streaming at 10 o'clock on the 19th. I will be in that streaming room playing away.
Okay.
So
19th.
come to
I need to take the
IGN.com.
day off or something. I've been thinking about it, but legitimately, no. I mean, I'd love to be
Take
a
the
part
day
of that
off
release,
and
so
then join my fire team and we can go
we
play.
just might do that.
Yeah.
But yeah. Plans still coming together, but you can count on the fire team,
Yeah.
crew, and IGN and everything in between to be
Yeah.
covering. the
Streams
heck out of
confirmed
that,
for the
so
19th, 10 a.m.
Great.
Awesome. All right. Well, there you
IGN.com.
have it, folks. Thank you very much for listening to Fireteam Chat, and we'll be back next week, right?
That's right.
right?
Yep.
You guys want to do your lame
I
Guardians
don't know
out
if you
now?
are.
That's
Yeah, we're
you.
going to, but
Go ahead.
wait.
Come on,
Go
get there.
for it. I'm there. Go.
You're
All right, thank you, everybody, and
Guardians out.
I can't laugh at it anymore. Come on, it's solid. You won't do it.